my mic on? Okay. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. Happy beautiful day. Happy beautiful day. I'm so glad everybody could make it today. I know it's a busy, busy weekend for so many people, but it's just, you're warming my heart just by seeing all these faces here this morning. Okay, let's see. Obviously, Charlotte's not here today. I am. Yay! 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 And our dear Reverend Susan Warner will be giving our talk this morning. So this is going to be delicious. This will be delicious. So we have any visitors here this morning? Here for the first time? Yes. Hi, good morning. Would you like to stand? Tell us your name.
I'm Kate, and this is Harper, and we're celebrating Mother's Day because my mom is Jerry.
Yes, Jerry. Yes. Welcome, Kate. Welcome, Harper. Okay. And let's see. And I'd like to thank Jerry for the beautiful meditation cards and the sweet flower that Jerry provided for us this morning. Such a generous, beautiful offering. Thank you so much. Okay, this week, what's coming up at the center? Okay, Jonah Ray Bardage will be at Brooklyn on Wednesday evening at 7 o'clock, Pursuing Happiness 101. And for those of you who have experienced Jonah Ray, she is absolutely delightful, and she sees dead people so you don't have to. And which is really pretty helpful because it can be a little disconcerting, but she's a delightful soul, and so come and explore the happy that Jonah Ray brings. Thursday evenings, also over at Brooklyn, we've begun A Course of Love, which is an adjunct, if you will, to the Course in Miracles. We met for the first time last week and had a rollicking good time. And rollicking, yes, good word. So I invite you to come and participate with that. Previous experience with A Course in Miracles is not necessary, and there's certainly enough of us in there that have some experience with the Course that we'd be glad to have you be with us and come along the journey. And coming up, where are you, Goran? There you are. Is this weekend coming up?
Yes. And also, I just want to say Tuesday night from 5 to 6:30 with Lynn Oecker, who is the teacher. You're all welcome to Soul Teachings. This is through Dr. Master Jivan Shah. And we'll, of course, be talking about Divine Healing Council Healer training. Our first one in Hendersonville, we have an extraordinary turnout. It will be the 16th and 17th at Lewis Gardens. And I'm just going to go back into Tuesday night. If you're at all interested, if you want just fun and blessings, please come. 5 to 6:30.
On Tuesdays?
Yes,
Tuesday. Okay. All right. Okay, if everybody would just take a minute and just close your eyes and just sense the space around you. Settle in as we offer this prayer to our Holy Spirit and Mother, Father, God, Holy One. Holy Spirit, we come together in celebration for your abundant, eternal gifts to us, and most especially for the gift of love. We offer this time and our hearts to you, who art our source and our creator and our sustainer. We put this time into the holy hands of Spirit and know that the highest good is present at all times and in all ways for everyone. And so it is. Yeah, so it is.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Mother's Day. You know, it's funny, I don't know if you've gathered, but I'm not from around here. And you know, I'm from England, and Mother's Day in England is a different day. It's not Mother's Day in America. It happened in March, and it happens every year in March. And when I lived here, my mum was alive, it was very confusing for me. Because what I would do is I would wait till Mother's Day here, get a Mother's Day card, and keep it until next March, by which time I'd forgotten where I put it. So shall we sing The Light of God? Yes. Okay, let's do it. Let's stand, it makes it look like there's more of us. Let's do it anyway. Pretty good tempo. Okay. Oh, light of God is in me, and it shines right out my eyes, making me part of everything, bringing earth and sea and sky, and makes me so happy, just to know I'm not alone, but when you're part of everything, everywhere is your home. Okay, second verse. There's a light that shines within you, and it's within every day, bringing love to everybody, and the things you do and say. It's the reason that you're living. It's the force that drives you on. It's the stars up in heaven. It's your morning sun. Okay, that's verse. Send the verse. Finish the verse. Let's see if we can make it down after John and the verse. Wherever it is. Here we go. All the light of God is in me, and it shines right out my eyes, making me part of everything, bringing earth and sea and sky, and it makes me so happy. Just know I'm not alone, 'cause when you're part of everything, everywhere is your home. Oh, yeah. Everywhere is your home.
So the dilemma, of course, this week was what song do we do for Mother's Day? I do. I have a special.
Can you get further to the middle, because people...
You mean further behind the post? Oh, this is You thought it was a recording, didn't you? there.
So, because I didn't really have a song that I'd written that was for Mother's Day, I thought I would go to my old standby, which is the Lennon and McCartney songbook, and sing about Paul McCartney's mother. It goes like this. When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, there will be an answer, let it be. Though they may be parted, there is still a light that they might see. There will be an answer, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Though it may be cloudy, there is still a light that shines on me. Shine until tomorrow, let it be. And I wake up to the sound of music. Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. One more time. Oh, let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
Okay. All right. Please, thank you. Please, if you haven't already, silence your cell phones. Put them on vibrate. Thank you, Bill. Appreciate that. You picking me up mic-wise? You picking me up? Okay.
You're
Yeah.
not mic, it's just video mic.
Oh, okay.
If you want mic, just pick up mic.
Okay. All right, so let's close our eyes, settle in, take a deep, cleansing breath into your heart and let it go. And if you are of a mind, take your hand and place it over your heart as you breathe into your heart space and letting it go. Another breath in and release and release. I am love. I am the light. I am connected to all things. I am the stars. I am the moon. I am Mother Earth. I am the great ocean. I am the vast deserts. I am the wind. I am the glistening snow. I am the rain. I am the sunlight. I am the great forest, past and present. I am you. You are me. I am accepting. I am beautiful. I am wondrous. I am everything. I am. For heaven is born in you, in the arms of Mother Dust. Allow that which is born as you to become the mother of love in our shared experience. Okay. And you gently bring yourself back to the awareness of the room, bringing this experience with you in full consciousness of what you are. And now, I would like to welcome my friend, my sister, my companion on an amazing and transformative journey in my life, a wise woman, laughing waters, great voice. Please welcome Susan. for today's talk.
Thank you, Mary. That was beautiful. I'm just going to move this out of the way. And raise this. Or maybe not. Or not. Oh, here we go.
Go ahead.
That one. Ah,
Is that good?
perfect. Yeah. You're strong.
Huh?
You got quite a grip. Guitar players do have good grips. Oh, my goodness. Certainly, certainly. We appreciate your music and your good grip. What a beautiful day. What an incredible day we're having here today in Western Carolina, and what a joy and privilege it is to be here on Mother's Day. I've missed you guys since I went off and started a church of my own, and I'm just so happy to be back. I really appreciate Charlotte for inviting me to do the service today, because Mother's Day is a really special day. I used to kind of think of it as sort of a Hallmark card day, sort of, one of those things that's just like a gratuitous excuse for merchandisers to sell cards and roses and so forth. But really, just like everything else, it's meant to be. It's perfect. Do any of you remember the Whole Earth catalog? Or do you dare admit? You can't put it together, it is together. It's already together. That was their slogan or something, words to that effect. And this world is exactly what it is, because this world, we come here because this is what we need. Because this world, this plane of existence, offers a specific set of circumstances, experiences, and relationships that we need to grow into who we are spiritually. For some people, Mother's Day is not necessarily a happy day. Because, even if you had June Cleaver for a mom, even if you had, for the younger people here, even if you had the perfect mom or the near perfect mom, still, there was a point at which you cried as a little baby and your mom put you in your crib and walked away. Rejection! Ah! So all of us have known some form of maternal rejection, or we've lost our mothers to death. And that can feel like a form of maternal rejection. It can feel deep in here like, well, she's turned her back on me. I had her all this time and she was so great and now she's gone. What I'm saying is, maternal rejection, that feeling of your mama turning away, is something that every single one of us experiences in some way. And some of us experience it in a deep way. Maybe some of us had mamas who were drug or alcohol addicted. Maybe we had moms who were cold, unable to be responsive. Maybe our moms didn't have the deep, nurturing mom they needed. So maybe they grew up without that ability to be the warm, welcoming mom of the greeting cards, the mom that we all wanted. Well, let me tell you something. These moms feel just like you do on Mother's Day. These moms, maybe, who weren't exactly the poster child for motherhood, these moms feel the same way, and for them, Mother's Day can be a bit of a bummer too. But I want to take any vestige of bummer out of Mother's Day for you, because I want to introduce you to someone that a lot of you probably already know here at the center. And this is your earth mother, your true mother, the mother part of God, as God is male and God is female in the totality of God, because it says that we are created in the image and likeness, and there are men and there are women, so God must be both male and female. The Buddha has Kuan Yin, who is the female aspect of the Buddha. But this is all really well and good if it's still up here, if it's up here in your head. Maybe you've heard it and it's in your head and you're like, yeah. Like I was for years and years. The journey from the head to the heart can take a lifetime, or it can come just like that. It just depends on how ready you are. And if any of you are not all that squared away with your mom or with the mom you were, then here's some hope for eliminating that feeling of alienation. You know, bonding is so important. Bonding with a mother is so important that horses, when they're tiny little foals, if in the operation of big barns and big riding establishments, if they're taken away from mama too soon, which is sooner really than you would think, and a lot of barns do take them away soon because it's more of a production line kind of place. But they have found through studies that these little foals that are taken away from mommy and they don't have that secure attachment, that's what the psychologists call it. But it's just that yummy feeling of being mothered. But if they don't get that secure attachment because they were taken away from mom too early, and of course humans can have this experience as well, then they grow up to be snarky horses. They grow up to be horses that are difficult. You know, horses that don't necessarily trust humans readily, and horses that like to go their own way and say, you know, to heck with you, I'm going to take you under this low tree branch and knock you off. Some of you are smiling. I think you've had that experience. But it's true in horses, and it can be true with us too. So that's why it's really, really important. And that's why, no, this isn't just some throwaway celebration, some Hallmark greeting card holiday. This is important because we all need to look at mama. We need to take our eyes off our earthly mama, the belly button mama, the one who brought us here and gave us life. We need to honor her for that because it is a great privilege to be embodied in this world. It really is. This is where you get the good stuff. This is graduate school. It is. This is spiritual graduate school. But just for now, just say to your mama, your birth mama, even if you don't know her, say, thank you. I thank you. And mom, I release you. I release you from the role. Because motherhood is great. It's highly touted in all cultures, particularly ours. And it's a wonderful thing. But you know what? It's a role. It's a role we play. You know, just like, a teacher or, a percussionist, musician. You know, this is a role that we do in our life. Ministers, that's a role. But when it comes right down to it, we, without our roles, stand completely perfect, and we stand completely whole. And yet, we as human beings, we tend to hang on to these roles and use them as something to help us feel like we really are doing something and we really deserve to be here. Well, we deserve to be here. We are in our essence, without any of our roles, teacher, sister, daughter, son, mother, father. Without any of these roles, what do you have left? You have the divine spark of God. You have no less than God's love and God's spirit and God's breath walking this beautiful earth. And so, if you are a mom who has regrets, and there's this weird thing called mommy guilt that I'm sure all the moms can relate to, even if you're just a great mom. You have this weird mommy guilt, and it's all because of the role. It's because of what is attached to the role. The perfect mom does this, the perfect mom does that. The perfect mom would never say this. The perfect mom would always be there for the soccer games. The perfect mom would never be late picking their child up and whatever. It comes with all this baggage. So free yourself as a child of your mother, and free your mom. Whatever she was, however she was, if she's here, if she's over on the other side, just in your deepest heart at some point today, take a time to say, Mom, I just release you from this role. I know that you did the best you could under the circumstances, because we all do the best we can with the information we have at the time. And if your mama let you down, it's because she just didn't have all the information she needed at the time to be that absolutely perfect mom that none of us can be. But I did promise I would introduce you to the mom that is everybody's mom. And everybody's mom is that spirit within you, that mother within you, No one is motherless. No one. No one at all. Somebody told me when I lost my dad, when he died, and then my mother died, oh, you're an adult orphan. Okay, whatever. Well, we're not. We're really not orphaned. We have the Spirit inside. And how do you know when that Spirit is speaking to you and contacting you? Well, how do you know your best friend's voice? You know, I could pick up the phone and know it was Betsy. She's my friend of 26 years. You know, she never has to say, hi, Suze, this is Bets, right? And you have the same thing going on. Anybody you've spoken to a lot, you recognize their voice right away. Well, the mother is there. And the more you talk to her, the big mama, call her Gaia, call her Divine Mother Mary, call her Pachamama, call her any of the many, many thousands of names that she goes by. Her love is there. And the more you come in contact with her by dropping down into yourself, into your sacred self, yourself without roles, and contact your mama who doesn't have roles. She's pure energy. The more you talk to her and make contact with her, the more you will hear her voice. And the more she'll be able to guide you. And the more she'll be able to fill in any gaps in your heart, any gaps where you feel like you're a little child and you need your mama and she's not there. She will take away that ache. Because if you contact her, if you come in contact with her, if you allow her love to just rush into your heart, you will recognize her when she comes around. And you'll start seeing her in everything. You'll start seeing her in the beautiful flowers out there. You know, I've got the best view. This isn't fair. Y'all should be looking at that, not me, because it's absolutely gorgeous. Here's a way that you can put this into practice. And today would be a good day because it's not raining or anything, and it's not cold. Just go outside, find a nice, quiet, safe place. Don't do this in a road, please. So I would be responsible because I'm going to ask you to lay down on the grass. Find a nice, comfy patch. You know, try to make sure there aren't any ants nearby or stickers. Down in Florida, we have sand spurs. But find a nice, comfy patch of earth. However this speaks to you. And just lay your body down on it flat. Just lay down. Allow your heart to come in contact with the earth. Because, you know, we are made of the exact same thing as the earth. We're carbon. She's carbon. She is your mama. Particularly, if you have pain, anytime you have pain in your heart, this is the best thing to do. I've done this for years and years and years. Just lay down on the earth and have no expectations. Just let it go. Just like you would with that perfect mom, if you had one. Maybe some of us did have nearly perfect moms, and so you know what I'm talking about on an earth level. But just be with that mother who is your true mother. You were born of her, you live on her breast, the waters are her blood. Just be with her. Find a time to be with her. This whole week, let me share something with you. I've been going through my own mom stuff. I've had a little tummy ache all week. Louise Hay, I'm sure most of you are familiar with her. She talks about, or has talked for years about, the emotional and spiritual aspects of our physical ailments, and that they're caused by things that aren't necessarily physical, or they can become physical because it's an energy transfer. Well, I've had a little tummy ache this week while I worked on my own mama stuff, because I didn't want to stand here in front of you and talk about the comfort of the mother until I had fully and completely laid down all of my mama disappointments. And I am so happy to be able to say that I have. And one of the things I did this week was, my little dog loves to go out, but we don't have a fence, and she's a new dog. So she would run away, definitely. And so I put her on her leash, and we go out in the backyard, and I do exactly what I told you to do. I lay down. And my dog sometimes lays down beside me. It's so sweet. I was just thinking, here's two of Pachamama's little girls here on the earth. And I did this for several days this week. I think I did it probably every day this week. And it began an even deeper healing. My journey into healing, my mom stuff began a long, long time ago. But you know what? It can take a while. It can take a while to heal. But when you're fully ready, she's ready. She's there. She's waiting. No one is alone. This is an illusion of the mind, that when you're ready to drop it, when you're ready to let go of this, you can. And you will see that you are not alone. You have this wonderful mother inside. I wrote a song, I received a song almost a year ago. I had just met a friend of mine, hadn't known her very long, and she has a son in heaven. She is a mother with a son in heaven. He is a son with a mother in heaven. I have a prayer room down in my basement, and this is the basement chapel where I have the Christ Spirit Church. And I was down there praying hard, real hard. I was in front of my altar. I had made put big pictures of my grandson and my daughter on the altar, and I'd put things around them, spiritual things, to just help me focus my love energy to them, because my daughter and my grandson were in Hawaii. You're thinking, oh, that sounds good. Why were you praying? Well, they were there my daughter was there for about 3 weeks, and when my grandson joined her, they were on the island of Hilo when not one, but 2 hurricanes were bearing down on Hilo. They were headed straight for the island. And I just fell apart practically. I just absolutely was in terror, as anyone can understand. My only child, my only grandchild, they're on Hilo, hurricanes coming. What do? I went to my mama. I went to my earth mama, Pachamama, my soul mama, the one who is never, ever absent from me. And I prayed for them several times a day. I couldn't stay away from that prayer room. I kept going down and praying for them and just being in that space. Well, I have on the right, as you leave my prayer room, I have some people who are on the other side that I like to send a little shout out to, because I think that people really like it. If they loved you in this life, they love you in that life, right? So I have some people. Some are newspaper clippings of people I don't know that I just want to send some love to. And one is the picture of the son of my then new friend, Linda. I have them up there. I have my friend Gwen. She died suddenly from a heart attack. So she is a mama in heaven who has a son on earth. And I was looking at possibly having a grandson and a daughter in heaven. It was just completely mind-blowing. So I was coming out of my prayer room after my frequent prayers. And for some reason, I touched Eric up on his picture and gave him a little kiss. For some reason, I leaned over and I kissed the picture that Gwen was in. I said, I love you, Gwen. And I thought, oh my goodness, Gwen's been gone for 2 years now. And I prayed for a whole year for her son, who was only 17 when she left. Such a sweet, beautiful, wonderful boy. I prayed for him for a year. This was not a boy I knew. I met him at the funeral, but I didn't know him personally, but I've been praying for him. Lord, wrap your arms around this 17-year-old boy whose mama has suddenly been taken away from him. She was a single mom. Please guide and direct him. And I was praying fervently for a year like that. And then, by golly, I realized when I kissed her picture, I'd forgotten his name. Hadn't prayed for him in a while. So I was like, oh man, Gwen, I'm sorry. I was talking to the picture. I said, I forgot your son's name. And I went out the door and I ascended up the stairs. And as I got to the kitchen, this beautiful song started coming into my mind. And just coming, and the words and everything. And I walked in, I thought, ooh, boy, I'm gonna have a song, you know. That's usually how I get songs. They just kind of land on me, you know. And I walked into the living room, and I don't see things. I'm not a seer. Oh, I wish I was. I think I wish I was. I wish I could see like my friend Running Wolf. She actually sees people, you know. But I came closer to seeing Gwen than I've ever come to seeing anybody. I could feel Gwen so much that it's like I could feel the outline of her short little self right there in the living room. And she appeared to me and she said, "My son's name is Michael." And I went, whoa, because I remembered then her son's name is Michael. And after she said that, she just kind of grinned at me and kind of went, you know, like she used to do when she was here. And then she was gone, but as Gwen faded away and I realized, you know, that her essence had left the room, this song came. And I realized that this song is for mamas who have a son in heaven or a child in heaven, children who have a mama in heaven, sons and daughters with a mama in heaven, and for me, for my Blessed Mother. I tend to call the Divine Feminine Blessed Mother, and I tend to be very close to the Virgin Mary, and so I dedicate this to her. And there is a line in here about her, and actually this song is really about her. So I'm not going to say any more about it before I give it away, but I'm just going to have my husband, Reverend Charlie, come up here and accompany me. And Charlie wrote this song too because I've gotten a lot of songs. I've got maybe 30 or 40 songs this way, but they were always simple country songs because I'm kind of a simple country person. But this one was really sophisticated. It had all these fancy chords. So I wasn't able to work it out, but Charlie did right away. And we love this song. Let me get a little sip of water. I'll wet my whistle. All right. Do you want to mic your guitar and then I'll...
No, that's only for the video. It won't help you.
Oh, okay.
This is what I heard. A mother's gaze sees all the way to heaven. A mother's gaze sees all the way from heaven. A mother's arms reach just so far, and then her soul takes over. You know you'll never really be apart, because your love is living in my heart. I'm flying free and easy on the wing. You'd be surprised how a heart can mend. Our mother's gaze sees all the way inside your heart. She teaches us from deep in us, always
upon. Hers is the love of Father and of Son. Her heart completes the Holy Trinity. She's always there for you and for me. When everyone whose grief is done turns away, she'll be there to give her care, as if there's nothing changed. You will hear me whisper soft into your mind. If you need, just ask me for a sign. That love knows past death and life and time. And if you call me, I'll be by your side. A mother's gaze sees all the way to heaven. A mother's gaze sees all the way from always, always. A mother's gaze sees all the way home.
Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, that was beautiful. Okay, it's time for our love offering. Let's see, baskets. And you're up. You're up. So if we can just take a moment and hold our offering to our heart in gratitude for the gifts that we have been given, and gratitude for the opportunity to freely share these gifts. May these gifts be used for the highest and holiest of purposes. And as we bless our offerings, may we hold a clear vision in our mind and a deep joy in our heart as we envision the completion of our new Namaste Center home. We place our center and these gifts in God's hands and know that all is well. And so it is.
great, guys. It was great. Learning to fly is like learning to do all the things that you've wanted to do. It's like reaching for a star and following your heart and learning all about you. And learning to fly is to play the game of life and know that you always can win. It's opening your eyes and learning the truth and finding that heaven within. Discover the power. Don't be afraid. You can do anything. Everyone can do it. There's nothing to it when you're learning to fly and looking at yourself and seeing just exactly who you are. Let go of your past and live for the moment and accept things exactly as they are. Discover the power. Don't be afraid. You can do anything. Everyone can do it. There's nothing to it when you're learning to fly and looking at yourself and seeing just exactly who you are. Let go of the past and live for the moment and accept things exactly as they are. Learning to fly, you and I, we're learning to fly.
Not reducing me to tears. Okay, well, shall we circle up and do our peace song? I think we can actually make a circle today.
Yes, we
Okay, everybody have a hand. Okay, almost everybody. Okay. Let's take all this love, all this gratitude, the joyful experience that we've shared today. Let it fill our hearts and let us project it into the center of our circle. And let us hold mothers near and far, mothers seen and unseen. Let us hold them in deep gratitude in our being. And may we also acknowledge the creative spark within us and the sacred womb of our heart in which it is birthed forth into our experience in the world. May we teach and create only love, for that is what we are. And so it is.